Losing Charlie. Securing Bravo. We lost Charlie.
Alright, so you saw how I did that, right? The way I ran up those stairs, jumped to the wall, and then dropped down into the pool and keep myself hugged up against that wall. That's basically the route I take every time I go to B. Now, that's not usually the way I go, though, at the start of this map. Right here, let's pretend this is the start of the map. You know what I'm saying? And they're just capping C and we're just capping A. This is the way I go. And you better be ready for some action, because there's going to be a dude in that bus. There's going to be a couple people right there. Guarantee it. But it can work to your advantage in a few different ways. One, you know, get some points going right off the bat. You can push them to over by this building, you know, so they're on the other side of that building, basically. And you can hold A and C on this, I think, very well. And they'll keep spawning kind of over by B. And also, you know, when you go for that spawn flag right off the bat, you make them have to pay attention to their spawn flag. You know what I'm saying? So if there's like 3 dudes, 4 dudes running at B, and maybe 2 guys, 3 guys going the way I was saying, you know, you get those 3 guys, push their spawn back a little bit to that area I was talking about, and then they're basically going to have to be rushing back over to their spawn flag to try to keep it, or go for B. Now, if they rush back to their spawn flag, it's going to give your team an opportunity to grab B. Now, you know, this is going to work better if you're in a full party or whatever. You got at least 1 or 2 other dudes that you can kind of strategize with, whatever. But, you know, it forces their attention away from the B flag, so it makes it easier for your team to grab it. If you do cap it, you know, even if it's a level where they're guaranteed they're probably going to get it back if you haven't flipped the spawn, you know, suddenly their team is going to be going back for that flag. If they weren't before, they're going to usually then. And that just makes the perfect time to grab B. You know, you can rack up those points, because if you get, like, I talk to my friends a lot about this, I whore the point system. You know, I try to explain this to people, like, you know, I pay attention to how many points I get for doing different things. You know, like you get 200 points for killing a dude while you're taking an objective. You get 125 points for, you know, defending an objective. It's not like Black Ops. If you remember, like Black Ops, they had to be right on the objective for you to get the 125 points. In this, it's more like Modern Warfare 2 or 3, where if you're anywhere kind of by the objective, like if I was standing here and we had already had this, and I killed a dude over there, I get the point for the defense. I don't really remember it doing that in Black Ops, but anyway,
we are winning this fight.
Damn, died there, but yeah,
maintain current posture.
Anyway, yeah, I really like maps like this that play this way with the real quick action and everything. You know, it kind of encourages it right off the bat in this. And that's, you know, always been my favorite maps in Call of Duty. That's why I've always said, you know, I like Infinity Ward's maps the best, is because right off the bat, in a lot of Infinity Ward's games, dude, like, it was a toss-up which flag you were going to get first. You know what I mean? You had just as much of a chance of grabbing A as you did grabbing C. You'd almost spawn right between them. And it just encouraged, like, right off the bat, you know, action going on, a lot of shit going on. Made it real fast-paced, and you know, that's totally right up my alley. When I'm first-person shooters, you know, I play fast-paced stuff. Like I've said before, you know, it took me a while to get into Call of Duty, and the main reason was I was completely unfamiliar with how it played out, and I thought it was a different kind of a game. I thought that it was more like a squad-based shooter, the way you know, SOCOM was, or whatever. And just was like, no, you know, not up my alley. You know, on top of that, I played the hell out of Unreal 3. That was totally my game. And just didn't have as much fun playing this, you know. Now you'll see here I clipped out. I mean, I'm sure I died right there, you know, is why I stopped the gameplay or whatever. But I wanted to get something. I wanted to get, you know, 4 different gameplays for you guys, you know, on all 4 of the maps, and just, you know, little clips. Of course, you know, I picked a part of the match that I'm doing good in, so don't get confused and think I'm trying to play this off like you're just missing, you know, more action like this. Like, this was the best part of the map in this particular game for me, so this is the part I chose. And I've got some good gameplays on these maps. I'm going to be bringing them to you, but first I just wanted to kind of give a rundown on the paths I take in these levels, and just kind of, you know, let you see the level. I know the maps drop for PS3 what, like this week, so if you got PS3, you know, and you just want a quick overview on each of the maps, I know this isn't really an overview, but you know, at least it's going to give you a good idea of what you can expect, and maybe some different angles you can check out. Now, like right here, especially once you get in this area, this level to me is a good map to do the 3 flag cap on, and you think it wouldn't be, but I pay attention to, like I was talking about, you know, with the points before, and kind of whoring points, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out how I can get a lot of points real quick, you know. Like I used to preach against 3 flag cap, and back up with, what do you call it, you know, what do you say, with Black Ops and any Call of Duty besides this, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, cap 2 flags and just basically, you know, spawn trap them for the whole map if you can, you know. And I don't know, man. You see me doing 3 flag caps a lot in this game. It's just, I'm a points winner. You know what I mean? So I want to get my kill streaks up, and the easiest way to do it in this game is just playing the objective. You know, I've said before, you know, you get, like, a stealth chopper is what, I think like 950 points. Plus, you put on hardline, I think it takes, what, like 100 points off it. So, you know, if you get like a kill on the way to go cap a flag, shit, I don't even know if you need to do that. You get like 3 kills on the flag, that's like 800 or 600 points right there, and then you manage to cap the flag, that's another 200, so you're up to that 800 points, you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta get like 1 more kill or something like that, you got your stealth chopper off. So I don't know, man. It's really not that hard. Once you get to your stealth chopper, it's like the Harrier. You know what I mean? It just stacks into your next kill streak. If you're running a VSAT and you get your stealth chopper, well, shit. Like, maybe right here it happens. Yeah. A lot of times I'll get 1 kill and pull off both of them. You know what I'm saying? And then it's really easy to stack those on your next kill streak. But yeah, just paying attention to the points and everything like that. Anyway, I was talking about this map is a good map to do that 3 flag cap on. When you got all 3 flags, and especially if your team's kind of spawning over by A, they generally spawn when I was capping C before. I was looking over where they're all spawning right now, right over here. Well, I don't know if they're spawning there now, but right to my left, you know, where I'm playing right now, right in there. They all kind of spawn back there, and it actually isn't that hard to, you know, keep them off it. Now, I just threw this kill cam in there because I thought it was kind of funny. Like, you see me do that reload cancel because I saw that dude and was like, I gave him the warning shot. I tried to let him know I was coming, but whatever. Anyway, now this is grind here. This is probably for me my favorite out of all the DLC, I'd have to say. Plays a lot like, I don't know, kind of like Stadium or something like that. You know, it's a nice little small map, and yeah, just all around fun time. You know, like the skate park theme a lot, and like there's so many different angles to get to be. That's always the route you saw me take at the beginning right there. That's always seems to be the route I take right off the bat. Now, like, if I die going that way, you won't see me go that way again. You know, I always change it up. Like, if I'm going this way right here and I kill this dude, boom, You know, turn around, maybe go back up in here, go a different way. Because by the time I get over to the other side of there, he's going to be back right where he was. The element of surprise is a big thing for me in this. Like, I don't think I'm, you know, I've said before, I don't think I'm a great Call of Duty player or anything. I'm good at the game because I played it a shit ton. But, you know, I'm not great, amazing, anything like that. I get killed dumbass ways all the time. If you watch my commentaries, I do some stupid shit. But, you know, I'm good at it, and the reason I can do better than good at it is just because, you know, I know how to kind of whore the point system, and I just, you know, really take advantage of that element of surprise. You know, I run a silencer on most of my guns because you know, I just hate getting behind their whole team, and you know, you get off a couple shots on one or two of them, and then, you know, by that point everybody's well aware of where you are at. Whereas, I mean, silencers mess me up all the time. I have a pretty decent, not great, but pretty decent 5.1, you know, surround sound system, and when I'm not using that, I'm using my Turtle Beaches. So, especially when I'm playing on my 5.1, I can hear the direction that you're shooting me from. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not using a silenced weapon, like, I can even hear where that shot's coming from. Whereas if you are using a silenced weapon, I don't know, man, it really does mess me up on figuring out where you're at and what direction you're facing and where you're shooting me from and all that stuff. Oh, I got right there at the right time, right? Like I said, points horror. But anyway, yeah, I love those little air dudes that be all waving around and shit. I like little touches like that. But
threat neutralized.
Man, I thought that would for sure be the kill for my stealth chopper. It's crazy, like, when you get a kill and it's not objective oriented, that shit barely seems to move. I've gotten my stealth chopper off plenty in Team Deathmatch, and I barely played Team Deathmatch, but I haven't ever gotten anything above, like, a Warthog, I want to say. I know I've never got dogs or a swarm or nothing like that. I've had matches where I've had, like, multiple stealth choppers, but, you know, just Team Deathmatch is a bitch to get off those high kill streaks in, and it's kind of sad. Like, I haven't played much Team Deathmatch for a long time. Like, I got into Domination playing Ground War and Modern Warfare 2. The only reason I liked playing Ground War was because the kills went to 100 instead of 75, and when, you know, towards the tail end of it when I was playing it, because that was the first Call of Duty I actually got good at, you know, and would have really good games. And, you know, was putting on that nuke and everything. And, yeah, this is Hydro. This is the map I was talking about. I just tend to not do as well as I usually do on the other maps. Yeah, and I put clips from 2 different games on this Hydro. The other ones, they're clipped up some, you know, but those are all from one game. This here, I put this was the start of one match I played, and I don't know why, I just got a kick out of it. This is the way I usually go, right at the get. So, yeah, it's just too much fun. Anyway, back to, you know, the Team Deathmatch thing. I've heard people say that they need to up the you know, points for Team Deathmatch, and I totally agree, because it's sad. I don't want to see that game mode go by the wayside, even though I rarely play it anymore. Like, that was always my favorite shit, you know, in Modern Warfare 2. Like I said, you know, I got into Domination playing Ground War, and when it used to come up, when Domination would come up, I'd be like, damn, you know, I can't stand this, you know, I really didn't like it, dude. But once I started to play it, the reason that I switched it up and really started playing the objective game types was because when you're doing well in team deathmatch, you know, you're having a real good game, all of a sudden tactics start switching off, like, in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden these guys are
Securing Alpha.
totally just
Securing C.
damn, I'm not watching the gameplay and I lose my train of thought. But you know, team deathmatch, you start doing well, all of a sudden they start camping, they start going in the corner, using different class setups, you know, try hard shit. And
Securing Charlie.
it just sucks, you know. All of a sudden you go from having this standout
Charlie
game to
lockdown.
just struggling, and
Counter
even if you're
UAV
not
inbound.
struggling, just like
Losing B.
getting those cheap deaths
Friendly
that
hunter
piss you
killer drone
off, you
deployed.
know what I'm talking about. And
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
whatever. Anyway, Domination, it's
Friendly
like the
UAV
exact
inbound.
opposite, man. You start doing good and start winning, they start just coming out of the woodwork, rushing. A lot of times they're just like chickens with their heads cut off, and it just makes for an easy time for me, you know. Well, comparatively speaking, you know, I still go back, I play Modern Warfare 2, and I don't give a shit. I still have a good time playing Ground War, and you know, one-man army, whatever, I don't give a shit. Bring what you want, but I love that game. It was still my favorite out of all the Call of Duties. But yeah, I realize that's probably not the most popular opinion. You know, it seems like everybody's either you know, talking COD 4 or talking, you know, like maybe Black Ops or something like that. But Modern Warfare 2 is the one that really got me into it. It's, to me, the most fast-paced probably out of all of them.
Stealth chopper on standby.
I have the least problems with my guns killing people when they should be killing people, and just a million other reasons. The maps all encourage right off the bat play. I could go on and on about Modern Warfare 2. To me, what ruined that game was a lot of shit that would have been patched if Activision hadn't fired Weston Zampella like right after the game was released, and then shortly thereafter, basically their whole studio left with them.
Securing B.
By the way, I can't wait to see what they do.
Bravo locked down.
But yeah, you know, basically their whole studio left with them. And I mean, if you remember, if you played Modern Warfare 2, you know, you could bitch about a lot of things, but right when that game came out, man, they were on top of it.
We're winning this fight.
They patched things, you know, when there was glitches, and you know, I mean, I know they still do put out little patches and everything, but man, yeah, they don't keep up on that game anymore. And I realize it's an old game, but nobody was fixing shit that needed to be fixed. Wow, that was the newest Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Just like.
K9 unit, we've taken the
Anyway,
losing Bravo.
Yeah, Hydro's a fun time. Watch out for those that water. Which does anybody else? Am I crazy? Like, if you listen to that lady, it sounds like she says something or other, and then I swear to God, she's like in the butt, in the butt, and then this water comes and it'll kill you if you're not careful. So. Yeah, don't be running into it. And then yeah, that downhill too, man, those ski lifts. You think you'd have to be an idiot to get killed by them? I swear to God, I died 3 times in a game by them once. You know, like I said, I do some dumb shit. But anyway, that's the 4 maps. I know this was a long-ass commentary, but I already had them all clipped up. You know, I wanted to do this life story. It was a bit long. And yeah, like I don't know if I said it in this commentary. I know I did in the other one, that the audio was all messed up. I don't feel like talking about the same thing like 2 days later. So I just kind of BS'd my way through this, you know what I'm saying? Hope it wasn't just completely retarded. I know I got off topic like probably a billion times, but thanks a lot for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your week, and take it easy. Peace.